Once upon a time, in the golden age of comic books, DC Comics reigned supreme. The company had created some of the most iconic superheroes of all time, including Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. For decades, these characters served as the backbone of DC's publishing lineup, captivating readers with their heroic exploits and colorful adventures. But as the years went on, DC Comics faced new challenges. The competition from rival publishers grew more intense, and readers' tastes began to change. In response, DC Comics had to adapt, reinventing itself time and time again to stay relevant in an ever-changing market. In the 1960s, under the leadership of editor Julius Schwartz, DC Comics launched a wave of new titles that ushered in the Silver Age of comics. This era saw the creation of new heroes like The Flash, Green Lantern, and Aquaman, as well as a revitalization of classic characters like Batman and Superman. These new comics were marked by their colorful, dynamic art and their emphasis on science fiction and fantasy themes. In the 1980s, DC Comics underwent another major transformation. The company rebooted its entire universe with the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event, consolidating decades of continuity into a single, streamlined timeline. This allowed DC to tell new, more sophisticated stories that explored complex themes like politics, religion, and morality. The company also introduced new characters like Watchmen's Rorschach, who blurred the line between hero and villain in a way that had never been seen before. In the 1990s, DC Comics continued to experiment with new ideas. The company launched the Vertigo imprint, which published mature readers' titles like Sandman and Preacher, that pushed the boundaries of what was acceptable in mainstream comics. Meanwhile, DC introduced new takes on classic characters, such as the grim and gritty Batman of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. Today, DC Comics remains a major force in the industry. The company's publishing lineup includes a mix of classic characters and new, cutting-edge stories that explore themes like social justice, diversity, and inclusivity. DC has also expanded into other media, with hit movies like Wonder Woman and Aquaman, and critically acclaimed television shows like Arrow and The Flash. Through it all, DC Comics has remained true to its core values, telling great stories with unforgettable characters. Whether it's the optimistic heroism of Superman or the gritty realism of Batman, there's something for everyone in the world of DC Comics. And with new writers and artists constantly pushing the envelope, there's no telling what amazing adventures the future holds for these iconic heroes.